What's the difference between thesis and non-thesis master's projects? Imagine you're choosing a path for your master's degree, but you're not quite sure what kind of project you'll be doing. You might hear about thesis and non-thesis options and wonder what sets them apart. Well, let's break it down in a way that makes sense and helps you decide which route fits your goals best. A thesis master's project involves doing original research on a specific topic. You pick a question or problem, gather data, analyze it, and then write a detailed document called a thesis. This process usually takes longer because you need to plan, conduct research, and write up your findings. You also work closely with a faculty advisor who guides you through each step. Once your thesis is complete, you typically defend it in front of a committee, explaining your research and answering questions. These programs are ideal if you're interested in academic careers or want to continue on to a doctoral program. They often take around 2 years to finish, depending on the complexity of your research and your pace. On the other hand, a non-thesis master's project focuses more on applying what you've learned in class. Instead of doing original research, you complete a capstone project, internship, or comprehensive exam. These projects are practical and often involve solving real-world problems or creating a product, report, or presentation. Non-thesis programs usually have a set curriculum with more courses, which means you can finish faster, often in about 1 to 1.5 years. These programs are great if you're aiming to advance your career quickly or want to gain skills that are immediately applicable in the workplace. The main difference is in the focus. Thesis projects are research-heavy and requiring you to produce a substantial written document and defend it. Non-thesis projects emphasize professional skills and practical knowledge, with less emphasis on research and no oral defense. Choosing between them depends on your career plans. If you see yourself going into research or academia, a thesis path makes sense. If you want to jump into industry or a practical field, a non-thesis program might be a better fit. In terms of time, thesis programs tend to be more flexible but can take longer because of the research process. Non-thesis programs are more structured and predictable, which helps you plan your schedule better. Both options can lead to successful careers, but understanding these differences helps you pick the right program for your goals and learning style.